Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Haller and I'm here with Anthony Thompson of Atom. Thank you for joining me.
A pleasure.
So, what's the problem traditional banks face today?
God, where to start? There are so many. They're mired in legacy real estate. They've got branches that nobody wants to use in places nobody wants to go to. They've got legacy IT systems. They're running on 60-year-old platforms. Nobody likes them. The levels of trust in the banks have gone down dramatically over the last few years. And they've got legacy balance sheets. They've got loans in their balance sheets which are probably never going to be repaid. They're just beset with problems.
Government and legislation combine to make it easier for banks to seek authorisation from the Bank of England. But what is Atom's working experience of gaining approval to be a bank and obtain a licence?
Well, this is my second time around this particular block, having founded and chaired Metro Bank. So I would say that second time around, it's easier to get a licence, but it's not easy, and nor should it be. The standards should be set high, the prudential standards should be set high, and the standards that set by the regulator, the FCA, to make sure that customers get a fair deal.
At the outset, challenger banks were largely equity and deposit financed. But as they mature, do they need to tap into longer term sources of funding like bonds and unsecured debt capital?
I think it depends upon the nature of and the type of the bank. There's no one size fits all solution. Personally, I'm a great fan for retail banks of being funded by deposits because I think that's a much more cautious way to approach lending. A lot of the problems that were caused in the last banking crisis were because banks were accessing capital markets and the debt markets. But I think for some banks it will be an appropriate way forward, and in terms of managing a balance sheet, the ability to access capital markets, some kind of debt or repo funding is always very, very helpful.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And thank you for watching.